Hi everyone. Welcome to my video prototype for my individual project. I'm excited to walk you through my design prototype for the Quick Pass application. My goal in this starting is simple. I want to make tools clearer, disputes faster, and account management effortless through this interface. I will start with the dashboard overview. So as you can see, upon logging in, the user can immediately see their financial status. I did prioritize financial needs because that's the most important part of managing the app. The most prominent element is the current balance, which is reflected right here in this bar. Um, Also notice the colored progress bar below that reflects the amount. This isn't just a decoration, but it's a critical design choice. So the colored bar, progress bar, um, instead of forcing the user to interpret a low dollar amount, the colored progress bar acts as an immediate visual alert for low funds. This helps significantly reduce the user's cognitive load, and they would know instantly if they needed to take an action as opposed to days later when their dues get added and they have to pay for late and penalty and all of that just because they couldn't check and the fact that they were on in negative balance or something, it's just hidden and not prominent. So that was my kind of rationale behind having this be the first thing that they see when they open the app. And the progress bar is a lot faster than just a number in terms of being a good alert. And below the balance in the progress bar, we see the quick actions. I wanted to reduce the number of clicks needed for the most frequent tasks like adding funds or viewing all trips, or, filing a dispute. So this is just, in the front and center. This minimizes the number of clicks, and searches needed for common tasks. Um, Next, I'm going to dive into my first prototype idea, which is a visual total timeline. That's going to be kind of like the anchor element for this interface. I moved away from a complex table or just a PDF that they have on the app currently, to a more simple and chronological line structured timeline. This design strongly reinforces visibility and traceability. You can follow your activity like a story, based on the dates, which are also in increasing order of most recent on the top and the lesser recent ones in the bottom. The rationale behind this was that the timeline structure provides, again, chronological narrative and additional clarity. Also want to point out that each event card over here provides the trip date, the trip timing, the amount, the current payment status, and the route where it occurred. And for um active cards, a key element is the map snapshot. I made the map snapshot with the route segment highlighted as a mandatory inclusion on every card. Users can often recognize a location visually. Some users from the survey said that they've had trouble identifying where exactly they had taken the road, how many times it was being charged for, because some people will take it for some part of the distance. People don't usually travel entirely on express lanes. They usually take it when there's more traffic or something like that. So this map really helps them locate. So even if they forget the official toll road name, they can see the map and know that if that's the route that they took on a certain day or that's their usual route to go to work, and just helps them verify and recollect effectively to have that map segment. Um, this lets them basically verify exactly when and where a toll occurred instantly, which cuts down a lot of disputes and just, simple confusion. Um, Critically, and then next we'll go into the third prototype, um, or actually the second, which is the interactive panel demonstration. So this lets us see the dispute progress in action. When we click on so a highlight here is that the dispute, the charge, um, little button is very clear and prominent on the screen. This also has all the details of the toll event, and this lets us see the dispute progress in action. So we're able to see whether the dispute, you know, has been, sorry, this helps us file a dispute very easily. Um, When we click on the dispute charge, the overlay form appears, and we can notice how the trip details, such as the date, location, and cost, are automatically populated. The user just needs to select a reason from one of these options, and he or she can also, or they can also add any additional comments. We want to minimize manual data entry to reduce errors and save time. So we have some preset options, which could be based on regular complaints or regular disputes. Those are categorized and already set. And also, if those are not the case, then there is an additional comments box. So the rationale behind this was auto-populating details to prevent user error. And sometimes if they are unable to articulate what the problem is, these options can help them identify that. All right. Once this is submitted, which is also again easy to submit because there's a submit dispute button, this provides instant feedback, but we also want to go a step further. In the future, we can have an inline progress bar. It sets immediate expectations for the user and all of that. But yeah, that's for the entirety of um, my prototyping. I hope this was helpful in understanding my design prototypes a little more. And thank you for your time.